Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my channel. My name is Erin Wimert, and I am here today with a practice designed to help you ground or feel grounded through transitions in your life. And while transitions can be really exciting, there's also oftentimes a lot of unknowns that come with them that can mix excitement with anxiety, or maybe you're just anxious altogether. So I hope that you find this practice helpful in just feeling like you can unwind, come home to your body, and feel like you're more centered and stable. So you might want to have some blocks available for you. We're going to do some work with the hamstrings, and we're also going to work with ujayi breath. If you've never worked with ujayi breath, it is simply breathing in and out of the nose with a toned throat. So when you tone the throat, your breath slows down a little bit. And when we slow down the breath, we become more relaxed. So sometimes people refer to ujayi breath as Darth Vader breath. So you should feel it like a soft whisper at the back of your throat. And I think that this is going to be really helpful to make this a more meditative practice for you as well. So let's go ahead and start in our child's pose. Bring your knees out wide and press the hips back. Walk your arms forward. You can crawl the fingertips forward. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, just relax the fingers, the wrists, the elbows, the upper arms. Feel the direction of your hips as moving backwards towards the heels. If you haven't yet, you might consider closing the eyes. And right off the bat, let's bring our attention to the breath. So direct your breath in and out of the nose and find that slight constriction of the throat. Watch and witness the breath slowing down. And just find 3 or 4 breaths here. Feel with each exhalation you get heavier and heavier. Let's do one more through the nose. Inhale. And through the nose, ujjayi, exhale. And keep the knees wide. And as you inhale, we're going to go straight into your cow pose. So spread the fingers wide, root through the knuckle pads, drop the belly, lift the chest. And as you find your ujayi exhale, we'll press back into your child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Ujjayi inhale, find your cow pose, lift the chest. Ujjayi exhale, hips to heels. So just move like this a few rounds. And this is not going to be a fast-paced class, so give yourself permission to slow down and take your time. Let's do one more like this. Through the nose, ujjayi, inhale. And through the nose, ujjayi, exhale. Let's come forward into your tabletop. And let's go ahead, tuck your toes, lift your knees up, and go straight into your downward facing dog. Hips reach up and back. And you can lengthen your stance. And just find a really, really slow pedal through your legs, just bending one knee at a time and no rush. See if you can remain connected to your ujjayi breath. And then let both heels drop. As you find your ujjayi inhale, we'll shift forward into plank. As you find your ujjayi exhale, we'll press the hips up. Ujjayi inhale, shift forward, pull the head and the heart forward. Through the nose, ujjayi exhale, hips go up and back. Let's do 2 more like that. And start to walk your feet towards the top of your space. Come into your ragdoll. Weave your fingertips in between the elbow creases. And you can bend your knees a little or a lot. And just feel the soothing effect of that exhale, the ujjayi exhale. Just let anything that's unrelated to this moment roll off of your back. Let's release the hands towards the ground. Moving with our ujjayi breath, find your halfway lift. Inhale, slide hands to shins or knees. Ujjayi exhale, fold. You can absolutely do this with bent knees if you like. Ujjayi inhale, halfway. Ujjayi exhale, fold. And just move on your own a few rounds. Let's do one more. Bring the hands to your hips. Turn the elbows up, and with a long spine, we'll inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, release your heels towards the ground. So imagine that there's roots going out the bottoms of your feet, and they're going deep down into the center of the earth. And through these roots, you're able to discharge any kind of anxious energy, any sort of fear, worry, concern. But at the same time, you're drawing in Earth's grounding energy that feels steady and stable and strong. So you can remain present through transition. Let's stretch the arms wide. Inhale up. Ujjayi exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Let's do it again. Ujjayi inhale, reach. No rush. Ujjayi exhale. Twice more. Just finding that perfect rhythm of breath for you. On your next exhale, we'll fold all the way down to the ground. Again, option to bend the knees. Ujjayi inhale, halfway lift. Ujjayi exhale, fold. Let's come all the way up. Ujjayi breath in. Hands to heart. Ujjayi exhale. Inhale, rise. Ujjayi to fold. Halfway inhale, and if you need to go slower than me, please do. Exhale, fold. All the way up. Inhale. Hands to heart on your exhale. Inhale, reach. And then fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, folds. Last half salutation. Inhale up. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach. And fold. Halfway, inhale. And from here, we'll step left toes back, drop the left knee down. If you need to roll over your mat to cushion the knee, you can, or have a blanket or a pillow there. I'm going to cue this with blocks. And just take a moment to sink down and forward. Your right knee might go slightly past the ankle, but not a whole lot. It shouldn't be like that. We want to keep the weight heavy through the right heel. And just breathe into the front of your left hip. Let's take a big breath. As you exhale, we'll glide back to your half splits. Feel free to adjust the level of your blocks. And see if you can find the kind of sensation where you're really feeling stimulation through your hamstrings, maybe through your calf, It's the kind of sensation that's got your attention, but it's not causing your nervous system to get worked up. And we're just finding where our edge is, but not going past it. Let's take a full breath in. Ujjayi, exhale out. Keep the blocks. Inhale, find your lunge, lift the chest. Exhale, glide back. See if you can keep with that ujjayi. Inhale, lift the heart. Ujjayi, exhale, glide back. Twice more. Inhale to your lunge, back knee lifts. Exhale, step top of your mat, forward fold. It's ujjayi, inhale halfway. Ujjayi, exhale, fold. Bend the knees. If you haven't yet, chair pose, big breath in. Let's exhale, hands to the heart. And just find a little pulse in your hips going back. So we're charging up our roots, charging up our legs. So again, we can stand steady and strong in the face of transition, in the face of the unknown. And because we feel strong, because we feel stable, maybe we can get a little bit excited about the possibilities. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up to stand. Big breath. Ujjayi, inhale, arms high. Ujjayi, exhale, hands to heart. Release, inhale up. Ujjayi, exhale, fold to the ground. Let's find your halfway lift. Exhale, right toes back, right knee down. Again, you might use your hand to pull the left foot forward a little bit so you can get the knee over the hip. And just sink down and forward, feeling that opening through right quadricep, hip flexor area, psoas. Come back to your ujjayi, especially in those moments where you sort of checked out. Let the ujjayi bring you back. Let's take a breath in through your nose. Exhale, stretch back to your half splits. Just imagine you could lay your belly, your chest, and your head over the thigh. As you're working your left thigh bone back, imagine there were a wall in front of your left foot. Dig the heel into it. Just a few more ujjayi breaths. Find your next exhale. Let's ujjayi, inhale to your lunge, lift the heart. And ujjayi, exhale, glide back. So you're off with your breath. So this is moving meditation. You're linking breath and movement, which is potentially, hopefully, putting you into a meditative state. Right? When your body and your mind are cooperating together, that's how we find presence. And when we're present in the face of transition or uncertainty, we can act with the most intelligence and awareness. Let's find your last half splits. Inhale to your lunge, back knee lifts up. And exhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Ujjayi, inhale halfway. Ujjayi, exhale, fold. Ujjayi, inhale, chair pose. And let's exhale, float the arms down and back. So another opportunity to flow with the breath. Ujjayi, inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. Sit low enough to feel your quadriceps really firing and hugging to the femur bones. Twice more. Let's come up to stand. Inhale, reach. Hands to heart. Ujjayi, exhale. Really stretch up. Ujjayi breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend halfway. And exhale, step your left toes back, left heel flat, warrior two. So I've got my right toes facing dead ahead, left toes perpendicular with the side of the mat. And really feel equal weight, equal effort through both feet. As you dig through your front heel, feel your right hip crease pull back. And as your outer left hip wraps forward, hug it in. Let's take another breath in. See if you can sink a little deeper as you exhale. Then inhale, extend your right leg. Turn your left toes up slightly. Reach forward and bring your arms to 12 and 6, Trikonasana. This is a great place to have a block under your right hand. We want to feel that we're not collapsing into our right side body. Rather, we're working to lengthen. And you can look up if that bothers your neck. You could look to the side. You can look down. Just feel that you're expanding in 6 directions: your arms, your legs, your tail, and your crown. Take one more breath cycle. And then re-bend your front knee, reverse your warrior. As you lunge, reach up. Couple of ujjayi breaths. Again, throat is gently toning. The breath is audible to yourself. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up. Walk your right foot to the right. And drop your left knee down. So we're in runner's lunge. You can stay up. You can come to your forearms if you need. You could use a block there. And just feel that your right heel is under the knee, or I like to go slightly in front of it. Focus your eyes on a single point. Find 3 slow ujjayi breaths. No matter what kind of transition you're going for, you can remain grounded in your body and your mind at the same time. Let's come up towards the palms. Ditch your block if you have one. And go ahead, find your 3-legged dog. Lift your left knee up and stretch your right leg higher. See if you can walk your hands to the back of your mat, coming into standing splits. Totally fine if your standing knee is bent. I like to use my fingertips on the ground like suction cups to pull the chest to the thigh. Feel your outer right hip wrap down. And then use your right glute to lift the right leg higher. Let's take another breath in. Stay for your exhale. Crawl your palms forward to your 3-legged dog. Step your right foot through and drop your left heel flat for warrior 1. Bring your arms to the sky. Back toes turn up to about 10 o'clock, allowing that left hip to wrap forward. Again, just feel both of your feet on the ground. Interlace your hands behind the back. Or you could hook the thumbs. You could also grab for your elbows. Take a big breath. Humble warrior. Feel your hips move more towards the left. Let the head hang. Find 3 ujjayi breaths. By way of your low back, release the hands, inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground, pop your back heel up, step to plank. As you inhale, shift forward, you can drop your knees, lower all the way down to the ground. Reach your right toes up and back, reach your left toes up and back. Find your cobra pose, and you can linger here for a little bit. Feel the shoulder blades draw down. Feel the biceps hug in. And when you're ready, lengthen your sternum forward to lower. Let's go ahead, press through plank or tabletop to your downward facing dog. Down dogs. See if you can stretch the legs straight without locking out the knees. And then stroll to the top of your space. From your forward fold, find your halfway lift. Inhale and exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Ujjayi, exhale, airplane the arms. Ujjayi, inhale, come up to stand. Hands to heart, through the nose, exhale. Release, stretch wide, breath in. Ujjayi, exhale, fold to the ground. Find your halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale your right toes back, right heel down, warrior two. And once you settle in, come right back to your Ujjayi breath. You could focus the eyes on a single point. You could even close the eyes and just feel your body working to find balance. You're equally in your body, you're equally in your mind. You can think of body as your connection to reality, being rational, logical, connection to your mind where you can have profound thoughts of insight and inspiration. And the two are connected, the two are linked. Let's inhale, straighten your left leg. Turn your right toes forward, reach with the left arm, triangle pose. Again, feel free to use your block. Left arm is an active base. You're not hanging out on it. Left shoulders working out of the ear. Stamp down through both feet. Expand through your tail and your crown. Find your Ujjayi. One more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Reverse warrior. Careful transition. Bend through the front knee. Reach with your top arm. Draw the left shoulder blade down at the same time. As you bend into the front knee, lift your right inner arch up. Let's take a big breath here. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up. Work your left foot to the left. Drop the right knee down. So again, my knee's not going way past the ankle. We want to try to keep heel heavy. Feel free to come to your forearms. You might use a block at any level. You could use both of your blocks. Again, simple practice, basic shapes. It's usually things that are familiar that can help us to feel grounded and safe and secure. Focus the eyes or close your eyes. Find 3 slow Ujjayi breaths. Let's come up to the palms. Plant them flat. Tuck your back toes. Float your left leg up. 3-legged dog. And then walk your hands back towards your right foot for standing splits. Again, totally fine if your right knee is bent if you need. Feel the power in your right heel as you work your right hip crease back. See if you can work outer left hip wrapping down, and then use the strength of your glute to lift the left leg up. Stick with that ujayi. Keep the left leg up. Crawl forward to your 3-legged dog. And then step your left foot forward. Drop your right heel down for warrior 1. So we're wider than heel to heel. If there was a line going down the center of your mat, left foot would be on one side, right foot would be on the other. Root down through your big toe mounds, your pinky toe mounds, centers of your heels. Interlace the hands behind the back. Take a breath in, and then humble warrior. See if you can soften the elbows. Put more weight in your back foot. 3 ujayi breaths. By way of your low back, release the hands. Inhale up. Exhale, hands inside of your front foot. Pop your back heel up. Work your left foot to the outer edge of the mat. And step your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. Frog pose. You can have, again, a block, maybe on the long edge, under your seat if you need it. Bring your triceps between the knees. See if you can shimmy your heels back just a little bit and then shift the weight back into the heels. Press into your palms, draw the shoulder blades down. You can also, sometimes I like to make knuckles here, and I can expand my chest wider. Feel free to focus the eyes, close the eyes. 5 ujayi breaths. Last breath in. Exhale, shift forward, lift your heels. And as you straighten your legs, stretch your heels back, drop them down. Feel free to just bump your hips a little side to side. And then step your feet in, drop your knees down, swing your shins around, and extend your legs out in front. Widen up your base. If you need to sit on a pillow or a blanket, you're welcome to. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, crawl your fingertips forward. Sometimes I like to pulse into it a little bit. I feel like that helps me to find my edge, or maybe explore if I can go past my perceived edge. Come back to your ujayi breath. See if you can push the heels away from you. Spread the toes back. Last couple of breaths. Walk the fingertips in. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, draw the right knee into your body. Cross right ankle over the left thigh. If you want, you can bend your left knee, bring the heel next to the hip. And then wrap your left elbow around the right knee. See if you can hug it in. Get your right big toe mound on the ground. And then place your right fingertips behind you. Take a breath into length, and again, hug the right knee in. And as you exhale, let your right hip swivel back so your pelvis and your spine can twist together. Feel equal weight in both sit bones, equal length through your side bodies. As you inhale, take your gaze forward. And as you exhale, release from your twist. Carefully unwind, use your hands to unwind the legs. And then extend your right leg out. Draw the left knee in. Cross. Maybe you work right heel to left hip. Hug the right elbow into the left knee, and then see if you can really feel your left hip drop and get heavy. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, turn from your low ribs. See if you can use your obliques to twist, not just the push and pull with the arms, but you're actually using from the inside to twist to the outside. Find that ujayi. Couple more breaths here. And as you inhale, take your gaze forward. Exhale, release. And let's just cross the ankles. Come into a seated position. You're welcome to sit again on a block or a blanket, a pillow. Find a couple shoulder rolls here. Maybe a couple neck rolls. And then just come up to sit tall. Allow the eyes to close. And for 1 minute, let's see if we can just simply be still. For 1 minute, let your body and your mind cohabitate together. Find your ujayi breath. If you find it tough to meditate, you can try counting 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Let's collect the palms at the center of your chest. Bow the chin in slightly. May the merits of our practice be of benefit to all beings everywhere. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.